Grand Rising, everybody. Um, yeah, it's 5:46 a.m. On March 15th, 2024. There's no temperature at the bottom. It must be cold again. I don't know. Wow. Okay. So let me just get on with this then. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Were we at a void or something? It's 30 degrees. I told you it was cold. So let's get some thanks to this is so crazy. Yo, let's get some thanks to my dad, the Most High God, for bringing us here for this message. Now, I would like to thank everybody for joining me. I just need to get into this before I start getting all wonky, but I appreciate everybody. Y'all know who y'all is. I love you. New subscribers, thank you for joining our channel. This is our channel. This is not just mine, it's our channel. This is our stomping grounds. You feel me? But I appreciate y'all, like for real. I definitely do. And I'm just going to get into this message this morning, though. So, I'm like in awe of like how the universe works. So last night, I uploaded a message about connecting to our higher selves, you know? And so today is the first day that I woke up without having a reset. Like, I woke up and I'm like, I know why I'm here. Like, I just had that's not the, you know, it's like I had a feeling like, okay, I got this. I know. There must have been some type of an elevation, an ascension of sorts. And then, so I wake up. You know, I've been up for a couple of hours, and I go to YouTube, and something says go to the fifth kind. I like that channel, and so it's like all this stuff this morning of like to the universe works when you ask for things, and how, because I prayed last night before I went to bed, and I just said, you know, Most High, use me for however you're going to use me. We made this agreement, and I'm here to do it. And this goes back to like our, you know, and mind you now, this ain't going to be for everybody. Everybody's not going to agree with this, you know what I'm saying? Like, or not want to hear it, and that's fine, you know. Because what I've realized, real deal, is that everybody's not on the same journey. A lot of us are here, for the opposite. So I'm like, you know, I've always been very drawn towards the Lyrian star seeds. That's why I like cats. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of cat-like. You feel me? I don't lick my balls and no shit like that. You know, I don't do all that. But you know, like my cats, I'm just always very to felines, which is why I'm so graceful. But I'm not sneaky. But I just got a lot of downloads this morning. The universe spoke to me and replied back in the way that it usually does. You know, through various signs and synchronicities. YouTube. I shared a link for this channel that I just happened to find this morning, and it talks about. It gives to me. I'm getting the God bumps. It's like a more in depth. A very good. It's not even complicated. It resonated with me. It made sense. You know, when things make sense to you, like something to say you ain't never heard of something before, and somebody says something, maybe kind of like when you come here or go to another channel, and you're like, wait a minute, what'd that dude say? That makes perfect sense. That's the universe speaking to you to give you some understanding. I've had a lot of questions about lately as like, what am I doing here? Why am I here, Dad? God, why am I here? Source, what's up? Higher self, what's up? And I haven't really gotten the answer until like this morning, Well, over the last few days, I'll say. So then I look at my, if you have anybody has Microsoft Windows, it shows you like the year prior. So then I go to this picture. I'm looking at when I went to go look at the temperatures. That's what I'm saying, because the temperature wasn't there. Something said click that, so I clicked that, and then it's this picture that I put on my TikTok last year where this piece of hair fell. It was a circle, and it fell in the middle of my face, where my third eye is. And I did a post because I was like, look at my third eye popping, and that's what shows up today. Those are signs and synchronicities, everybody. We need to start paying attention to that. I don't usually tell people what they need to do, but I'm telling you, that's a must. You got to pay attention to these things, man. It's deep shit, But then it talks about how the whole it gave a really thorough well, it was very thorough to me. It made sense about how we come here in these avatars and how we incarnate and what we're here to do. Like the whole point of it all, like I've been saying, and like a lot of other people say, I ain't the first person to say it. Damn straight I'm not. And I'm definitely not the first person to articulate any of this information. I'm just telling you from my perspective. But we all know very good and well there's good and evil. But on a very galactic level, it's about raising your vibration. We're all here to do that. Like, that's the whole point. We're here to raise our vibration. And I like how it talked about it gave a really good explanation about the reptilian and draconian the reptilian and draconian opposition to that. And I'll tell you me, if somebody would have told me that shit 15 years ago, I'm like, nigga, you done lost your fucking mind. Reptilians? What in the hell? Nigga, give me them drugs. Let me smoke them. You don't need no more of that shit. That's exactly what I said. Nigga, give me them drugs. You ain't smoking no more of my shit. I'm smoking my shit, Shit. But I'm just being honest with y'all. Y'all know I can't do nothing else but be honest. Whoa, I'm never cutting all the hair off my face again. This is some real funny looking shit, y'all. Y'all know it's not Rico Suave this morning. This is like, I don't know. I was gonna say go get a guave. What the fuck is that? But anyway, I started to keep this up, but damn, it's not as big as it was looking before. There we go. That looks a lot better. We raising the consciousness, but damn, we gotta look good doing that shit. I don't care what nobody say. You feel me? All right. So I'm tripping though because people say, well, how does this happen? These are all kind of I'm telling y'all, like, okay, so then, and when I was when I was watching it, the chip started itching. I'm telling y'all, listen, I got a whole witness that was there, was in the bed with me on the other side of my shoulder. And this nigga didn't do it. When I'm telling you, they put a chip there because they all know what we're here to do. That's why they fucking with me. Do you guys really want to get to the nitty gritty of it? I ain't even gonna comment on that. I'm not doing that. Not yet. That's why I'm not finna talk about that bullshit. But I come from a whole family of what I'm telling you. What I found out over the last year has been mind-blowing. So apparently I come from a whole family full of draconians, reptilians. They've all, just like we're light beings, because people, we want to talk about how we're light workers and this, that, and the third, but you got to understand what all this is about. If you've incarnated here as a light worker, you got to understand that there's some motherfucking opposition has also incarnated. And just because people come from the same family as you doesn't mean that they're the same seed as you. That's why there's this terms like chosen seed or demon spawn. You feel me? I come from a whole family full of, we can take it to devil worshippers, but I'm taking it to a less matrixy kind of thought process behind it. I'm the light worker. I'm the Lyran star seed sent here to help raise the vibration, because it's you know, people talk about we're fighting a holy war. The holy war is what's going on up there too, between like dark and light, because we're off balance again, and we're not here for that. We're really here to learn and help other people, you know, ascend to connect to the 5D, so that Earth can raise its consciousness, so that we can have peace again. This shit been going on for millennia. Okay, but I come from a whole family full of fucking draconians, and if for anybody that thinks I'm crazy, I don't really give a fuck what you think. I know what I know, and so does my family as well. Yeah, they do. And so that's why if you are being targeted, if you are being, that's why I'm encouraging y'all. If you are going through we go through this. That's why I said you got to really understand, because it's all about your consciousness. It's all about how motherfuckers can play with your mind, man. Because they need you to lower that vibration so that they can come in and attack. What was very interesting about 1100 when I looked down, what was very interesting about the first episode of what I was watching, it talked about everything I talked about last night. Like, that's how I know the universe is communicating with me. Because they talk about how the reptilians, the draconians, tortured the Lyrians to feed off of their fear. Imagine, I said that last night, and I didn't watch that shit till this morning. Not that shit, but you know, I didn't watch that till this morning. So that's a confirmation right there. That's why we cannot walk in fear. And I know it's hard because we're in this dense 3D matrix where most of what we do and most of what we ingest and most of what the media puts out there in our neighborhoods, you know, everything is, oh, don't do that. Oh, it's scary. Don't eat that. You know, we all of a sudden turn around, there's another pandemic going around. I don't know if I can say that word, but I said it. You know? And so it is so they feed off of fear. They become drunk with our fear. Then take a look at this. So now that they become drunk with fear, it also talk about how these motherfuckers was eating us. And I say us because I know I'm a Lyrian starseed, because I'm old. It's like the oldest I want to say breed. The oldest species, okay, of starseeds are the Lyrians. So a lot of Lyrian starseeds are like old souls. They like a lot of old things. You know, they don't really care too much about what we're wearing. We just don't. We don't care too much about what we're wearing or having a whole shitload of money. We want peace. We want to laugh. We just want like serene shit. I like a lot of museums and like classical music. I like a lot of different things that are old people ain't really into, and that's fine with me. I don't give a shit. You know? But they fed off of the Lyrian stars. They would eat them to consume their body, their flesh, because it contains so much high vibrational energy. And I'm gonna give you this before I pull some cards this morning. If you for a fucking moment think that these people ain't, if you are grasping this concept that these people are feeding off of our fears, people, I don't know, what are they? Beings? Yeah, they're beings too, I suppose. And it's a whole other conversation, but see, what you got to understand is like how we've been controlled by religion. Definitely. Because what religion teaches people is that there's no spirituality in religion. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of what happens. Because it's a whole structure to keep people right where they want them, so they can give them fear. That's what happens. And I don't care what anybody says. Not all religious groups are like that, but for a lot of them, a lot of us, or a lot of y'all, because I didn't grow up in no church, but a lot of people that grew up in church that I knew, it's a very fear-based. Because there's nothing about spirituality there. Because they need to feed. And this is all a construct. You got to really understand. It's as above, so below. The law of correspondence. As below, so is above. It's the same. It's there. But I'm not gonna go off into down a rabbit hole of that shit. But what I'm pretty much telling you is that it's fear. That's why they don't want us knowing that shit. Because the moment that we realize what they're doing, how they're energy siphoning off of us, and the reason why, people will wake up and say, I don't want to be in fear. So you mean to tell me I shouldn't be afraid of that? You know? I'm just saying. But I'm gonna let me just get some cards here because I know and also too though it's just kind of like I noticed like a fluctuation of numbers, but not even just on my channel, a lot of other people's channels too that are here to raise the vibration of the collective. They're fucking with our numbers again, dog. Yes, they are. And again, anybody that doesn't understand that needs to wake the fuck up, and that's the truth, Ruth. Because why wouldn't they want you watching my channel or some other people's channels that are trying to encourage us to come out of these fear-based cycles? We grow up in a drama-filled world where when we're without drama, nobody knows what the fuck to do. And I was there for a while. And so I can understand why a lot of people are not going to be drawn towards messages or people or channels that don't promote mindless bullshit gossip. You know what I'm saying? Or things that continue the cycles of abuse or generational curses or low vibrational thoughts and attitudes and feelings. I understand why people don't, tune in, and that's fine because it ain't supposed to be for everybody. It's available to everybody, but everybody's just not gonna do it just because it's just whatever it is. But I digress. What I was gonna say is, if you think for a moment that these people for all these millions of years, 619 on the clock, these people for all these millions of years haven't been siphoned, haven't if you believe the fact that there's a siphoning of energy going on for all these millions of years, what in the fuck makes you think that these people ain't eating us still? But they talk about that all the time. There's a lot of cannibalistic bullshit going on in these secret societies where they're actually talking about so what do you think they do with the rest of the bodies of high vibrational beings after they take all the organs out? What do y'all really think they do? You think they burn it and make incense? I mean, I guess they could. The resin from the cremated bodies and make incense? I don't know. They probably do. Now that I thought about it, that's weird as fuck. No, they take those body parts and they eat them. They are reptilians. Just like there's some shit that you won't do, like you absolutely wouldn't do. There's a whole race of people that exactly will do the same shit that the same shit that you say you won't do, they'll fucking do it. That's what I heard. Let's get some energy. Archangel Michael, please come through and clear out the energy for this reading so I can give a clear and concise message. I would like to also call on Archangel Metatron to see what's happening now. What's up, baby? Love you. Babies. Are we in spring yet, or are we still winter? I'd be happy if just one person watched my shit anyway. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I like, hell yeah, I want more people to watch my channel. Otherwise, I'm really kind of, whatever. But if one person just watched it every day and found some enlightenment, I'd be happy with that. Damn straight I would. And then, so then I was watching something else. I'm getting to the cards, and this guy said, if 100% of people liked everything I was doing, then that's how I know I'd be doing something wrong. You feel me? These 3 cards popped out. What is this? Male, female, knighthood, medicine man, or woman. So we got male, female in the reverse. So that's karmic. Male, female. What's happening now? Do we really need to go here? So we could be talking about a couple. We could definitely be talking about a couple. We could be talking about somebody transgendered who practices witchcraft, who's a part of a secret society, the Knighthood, Templar Knights. I just heard that other word, a Jesuit. We could also be talking about somebody over in the UK. What's happening now? What's happening now? Y'all like the cricket sounds? Let me know in the comment section if you don't like that shit, because then I'll switch it up. I just think that it's a lot. I just like, I don't know. I like the sound of crickets. Reminds me of being outside at night looking at, you know, like camping when you were looking at stars and shit. I'm just gonna split this here. I stopped using all the music though, because I was getting you know, the music I really like. So you gotta pay for that shit. I ain't doing that. You know, unless it's like something I gotta have. Okay, let's do it. Nature, I just said that. A tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment in the reverse. We're talking about somebody child nature in the reverse. We're talking about a sociopath who's very haughty. Could be a Pisces as well with the peacock here. Doesn't have to be. Just take the energy as it resonates. But this is a sociopath. We're talking about tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. Yeah, that's a sociopath. Narcs don't really do, well, I don't know, I'm not going to say what narcs don't do, I'm not a doctor, but generally speaking, when we hear about people abusing animals, we think of sociopaths. Okay, so we're talking about a boast, like a what is that called when somebody's haughty, but they're like somebody that has, it's not ego, it's prideful. Not even prideful. This is somebody who's very, like, you know, when people, I can't think of the word, but you know, like when people do stuff and they're like, and so what? I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a sociopath. Like okay, so take for instance, like, if there's like a serial killer who kind of brags about stuff, like they do it and they wear it like it's like, yeah, like, okay, so what if I did it? Who's gonna stop me? Like, they untouchable. I'm thinking of somebody a sociopath who thinks that they're untouchable. That's what I heard. Now this could, the knighthood, I'm telling you what, it's all, secret societies just aren't limited to the United States. As a matter of fact, the shit didn't start in the United States anyways. It started over in Europe. If we're talking about a very particular Illuminatus kind of energy here. This person thinks that they're untouchable. Okay? What's happening now with this person? You ask, I ask, we ask. What's happening now with this person? I think somebody hacked into my computer and stole my "What's Happening Now" intro, because I can't find it anywhere on my computer now. Even in my Adobe Express files, I can't find this. Somebody took my shit. That's happened before with something else I made. So these fuckers is hacking into computers and shit still. I'm telling you now, the next time somebody hacks into my computer, I would like for them to be electronically shocked the shit out of. You feel me? All right, so we're talking about a haughty sociopath. What did this person do? We got one card that came out. Well, backfire. That's what's happening now for this motherfucker. Karma's hitting this person. This man, woman. Now, this doesn't have to be somebody in the UK. This is definitely somebody. The UK could be significant though, but this is somebody that's an Illuminatus. This is a transgender person, a karmic male. It's either a karmic. It's a karmic. We'll see, but I mean, whoever it is karmic. But male, female, I don't know. This is somebody transgender. That's a part of the Illuminatus. Okay. What did I say? Queen of Wands in the bottom of the deck in the reverse. This is we got medicine. Okay, see what I'm saying? This is medicine man or woman in the reverse. It's somebody that practices some type of dark witchcraft. Okay? Or has been. I don't know. But they getting it back. They getting some backfire. It's karma. 8 in the reverse. That's an immediate. That's no. It's not immediate. My bad. This is just karma making that round. Mm-hmm. Queen of Wands, bitch. This person is sick. This person's ill. Give me one more, please. Give me one for knighthood. Being exposed. The fact that this person has been a part of some type of Illuminatus or dark secret society is being exposed. This person's sick. Karma. This bitch tried to hang out. Yeah. Big fail. We're talking about how this person, it's being exposed that this person was involved with some secret society, a secret organization. And you know the crazy part about it is I keep telling these motherfuckers, these secret societies ain't playing this shit no more. They not so secret now because dealing with these low vibrational energies. I mean, let's face it, a lot of these dark secret society, you know, there's good and bad in everything. That's what I'll say. You know, the intended purpose of certain things kind of get a little mucked up. But overall, though, you know, what I am going to say is that they all been involved. It's some low vibrational shit, but I even feel like in low vibrational communities, there's a level of low vibrations that these motherfuckers are kind of like, that's too low. You know, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like having a crime organization and you got a motherfucker that's just too grimy. They're like, nah, that's not good for business. It's bad business. So this community of people are no longer giving and receiving. This is 6-6. They brought balance back into their organization, and they because this person has brought upon a lot of exposure. Whatever this person did has really pissed them off. They are done dealing with this person. Okay, because of this person's negative public exposure to their secret society, this coven. This person this is the karma though. This person brought the exposure to their coven. And that's what's happening now. Okay? What else is happening now? Tell me more about this Queen of Wands in the reverse. They about to sacrifice this bitch. Certainly are. Whoever is in charge of this group, you see the look on his face. It's like, who let this bitch in the door? Who let this motherfucker in my organization? Those tits aren't real. No offense to anybody out there, but y'all know I'm a comedian. He's like, wait a minute. What? I got some head. That's not... Get her out of here. That's what you get, motherfucker, okay? He's about to be pissed off and about to sacrifice this bitch for bringing too much exposure to their organization. And no, come on, y'all. Y'all know me better than that. Y'all know I don't give a fuck what nobody do, but you know I can't pass up a good joke. All right, I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, come on now. That was funny. That was funny. There's gonna be one motherfucker. That wasn't funny. Yes, it was. And everybody knows me knows I'm not one of them kind of people. I talk about myself all the time, okay? Shit, I listen. Ain't no everybody can get it. Even my ass too. What's happening now here with this Queen of Wands energy? This bitch is hiding. You feel me? trying to get better because they're sick. They could be sick with some type of ailment. They could be sick in the mind. I'm picking up on the fact that this person is ill though. This person could just be sick with motherfucking fear. But this person is somewhere trying to get better, trying to find some type of balance. Yeah, I told you they're trying to come out of that living nightmare that they're in. They're trying to stop this nightmare with the chariot because they know they're done fucked up, being selfish, doing too much. They tried to apologize to these motherfuckers to the Knight of Cups. Yeah, but they said, nah, bitch, we don't want to hear that shit. We're looking for you to beat your ass. Okay? They blocked it. They don't care. They don't care how badly this person feels. I'm picking up on the fact that this person is a very apologetic because they know that they done fucked up. Yeah, this bitch going to jail. Nowhere to go. And that's just fated. Okay? This person's probably going to go to jail. They're going to let this person go to jail. Yeah, they're not going to block. They're not going to block. They're not going to block. They're not going to block it. They're not going to. This way is an impasse. They're like blocking. This is a blocking energy. The Two of Swords is an impasse, creating a stalemate. This society, the coven, whatever. That, you know, the emperor here is somebody with a lot of power. They protect that. Okay, yeah, there we go. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They usually block. This is the energy that they do for people. They block any type of interference. This way, you know, but this came out when the motherfucker went to apologize. They said no, they don't want to hear that shit. But what I'm picking up on is that they're no longer protecting this person, blinding people from what this person is doing. This person was operating under the guise that they could do whatever they wanted to do because they were a part of this group. And that's what I mean by there's from my understanding, and just from, you know, what makes perfect sense to me. I mean, even like with, like, you know, hood gangs, street gangs, you got to go to you can't just be running around doing things, talking about you part of this without going to the big person first. This person did that. They were haughty. They were full of pride. They were full of righteous indignation is what I just heard. And they said, no more of that shit. We're not protecting you. We didn't even tell you to do that. That's what I just heard. This person was under the guise that they were able to go around and doing whatever they wanted to do because they were a part of some secret society. And so the thing about it is that that's what I mean about low vibe and shit. This person became haughty, drunk with power that they didn't even have. You feel me? Well, you see what's happening here. The Six of Swords. What does that say? Selling off the calmer waters? Or is that somebody looking like they running and hiding? From who? Or to? The devil. I can't make it up. And that's the end of this cycle. Spirit says that's the truth. And now this person is in regret. So that's what's happening now. I like this message. It's what you get. So, closing out this reading, I would just like to say thank you for joining me this morning. I might be back, you know, whatever. But I'm encouraging people today. So, you know, get into. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I didn't have a reset this morning. Usually, and I'm not gonna lie. Usually, I wake up and I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, there's sometimes I wake up and I'm like, who am I again? Literally, I don't know if that happens to anybody else. I wake up and I'm like, where am I? Who am I? Oh yeah, and then I realize I'm in this shitty ass avatar and I'm at work. I clocked in and shit. I'm like, fucking A, I hate my job. That's how I usually wake up, but today I didn't wake up like that because I feel like there's a renewed sense of purpose in my life. Or you know, there's a renewed sense of purpose. I'm not gonna switch it up. I prayed for it yesterday. I certainly did. Use me, God. Whatever. Like I told him, I don't need to be rich. I don't need none of that shit. Just use me. You've done enough for me. You feel me? And this is my job anyway. So, take that energy as it resonates. I hope this encourages somebody this morning. I hope I made you laugh with that joke because that shit was fucking hilarious. Classic. You feel me? If you don't like what I have to say, well, find another channel. Or just find another episode of The Savage Show. Whatever the fuck this is. But thank you for joining me. Stay high vibing. You know, whatever you can do, I challenge you today. Whatever you can do to help somebody today, do it. Doesn't have to be with money or things. It could just be to listen to somebody, offer somebody some advice, give somebody a hug, kiss them on the cheek, slap them on their ass a little bit, play with their nipples. I'm just kidding. But other than that, though, thank you for joining me. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. So always love and light around this. As always, take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. Deuces. 7.